What's up, guys? Happy Monday. It's episode 164. Welcome back to the show. Yeah, no, I see what you're saying, but yep, I know. Hey, you actually called me right in the middle of me podcasting, so it's fine. I'll call you back, okay? Yeah. Okay. Love you too. All right. Yeah. Bye. Okay. Hi. That's all fake. I just tried to do what a lot of podcast hosts do where they just start mid conversation. So I just faked that interaction. Because I can't really do that as a solo podcast host. I just noticed that like so many, and guys, I don't even want to say like, hi, it's Jacqueline, hit that subscribe button. No. I just want to be casual and cool today. Like, hey, it's Monday. I'm just gonna like keep it cool and chill. I was just casually on the phone, but I happen to be recording, and you're just gonna like come into my podcast studio right now, and we're gonna talk about current events. We're gonna talk about fucking the fact that I got asked to be a keynote speaker at a Chinese podcast festival today. We're going to talk about that. Yeah. I got asked to be a keynote speaker. You heard me right. At a Chinese podcast festival. And then I just have like random updates about my day and like stuff I did. But I don't know where to start. I don't have much to say about that ask that I had. You know, the person who said, hey, we'd like you to be a speaker. I don't have a lot of info yet to tell you guys, but that happened today, and I don't know what that means. I don't know how to feel. I don't know if I'm making it a bigger deal than it is, or I don't know if I should be making it a bigger deal. Whatever. I'll find out more information. I'll keep you guys in the loop about me showing up as a podcast host, giving a speech. It's a virtual festival. I mean, everything's virtual now, but I don't know. I feel like that was kind of like a pinch me moment. And you know what? Shout out. This is why that happened. I've been social networking. Like, I have been social networking. Emphasis on the work part of working. I have been working my ass off on Clubhouse. Networking, connecting with people virtually. And I swear to God, it's working. Like, people are just coming my way. And I just got asked today to do that. And it was like, oh, if I wasn't putting myself out there, if I wasn't connecting with people, it would never have happened. So again, I'll just like update you guys on what I find out with that. I actually think it's happening at the end of the month. You guys might be able to tune in, which would be cool. I don't know. Apparently CNN's down. Okay, wait, before I say this, I need to shout out a fellow podcast, duo. What am I saying? I want to shout out a podcast I discovered who this one I don't understand. Like, I know they're going to pop. I know they're going to be one of the biggest podcasts in the world. Like, this dad and son are going to lead the rational revolution, the common sense, keeping it real revolution this fucking world needs. You guys know how I feel about the way things look right now. It's a dad and a son. I actually don't know where they live. They sound East Coast. But anyways, I found them, and the podcast is called Daddy Issues. And I feel like there's a few of those on the podcast app. When I search the show, I feel like there's other Daddy Issues podcasts, but it's like you'll be able to tell like their logo has a dad and a son, like it's two guys in it, so whatever. But yeah, they just randomly came across my TikTok, like like a clip of their show, and I was like, oh my God, these guys are talking my language. I was like, oh my gosh, these guys make sense. Oh my gosh. So I started listening to them, and they have like no one following them on their social media. Actually, their TikTok is really big, but yeah, I'm obsessed with what they talk about because it's all about current events, culture, how fucked up society has gotten, and it's from a dad, it's like the young and old perspective combined. And they keep each other in check. Like they're always playing the devil's advocate. They're not making it all about like their one opinion and their one side. But anyways, they had mentioned today that apparently since Biden took office, like CNN's numbers are down like 45% or some shit. And because there's nothing to report on. The impeachment, they've been hitting that impeachment or whatever, the trial with Trump super hard. Obviously because that's like the last grab they can get about Trump. Like that's the last, they're like holding on to Trump. Like what else can we talk about? And so the fucking impeachment trials dragged on, and then we have, you know, all this other shit going on in the world that's not getting reported. So anyways, these guys were talking about it, and I thought that was crazy that that's how drastic things have changed, like for CNN, like down 45%. And it'll be fascinating to watch how they keep afloat and how they'll keep I don't know, because as you know, like the drama or the main content all over the news for the last 4 years is all Trump. So it's going to be just, I don't know, fun to watch, interesting. So yeah, Daddy Issues podcast. I feel like it'll appeal to probably listeners of my show. I'm just assuming like I feel like we get each other. If you're listening to me, we get each other. So you'd probably relate to them too and get them. So check it out. I kind of want to have it. Did I say this? I want to have a news day. Yeah, I'm going to read current events. This is random. This is just my laundry list here. I've got, in no particular order, I'll be cooking chicken thighs tonight in my cast iron skillet. I received a shower curtain liner from Amazon. That's my Amazon update. I took Jimmy to the park. Jimmy, my golden retriever puppy. Excuse me, I need some fucking hydration. You know what? I feel like my podcast is getting dry. I think I need to like bring back September, October Jacqueline from 2020. Like that era of my show every day was, I was so energetic and like crazy. And I don't know if you guys prefer that or this, but I just feel I'm doubting my performance tonight. So whatever. I don't know. I'm just like, what should I make fun of right now? What can I like make a joke about right now? I mean, I really have nothing. I mean, I guess what I did right before the show started. Oh, fuck. Okay. Like literally, I'll just say this. My most toxic trait is fixating on a pimple fixating and picking a pimple until there's a literal fucking hole in my face. This happens like once. I'm proud of this statistic. Now you guys can probably tell I'm trying hard because I'm realizing that I used to be fun and I feel boring now. Okay. So, I'm proud of this statistic. That used to be a weekly occurrence. Okay. My younger teen, early 20s self would sit down, stare at her face, and find shit to pick at until it was rough looking. And now it's like a once every 3 month occurrence. So that's a stat I'm proud of. I take pride in my skin. I like having nice skin. I care about it. It's like my hobby. Skincare. You guys know I'm a woman. I give a fuck about aging and appearance, and it's just like part of my life and my lifestyle. So anyways, long story short, I had a pimple pop up on my chin, and I didn't know it was possible for a chin to, like, it's going to scar probably pretty bad. Actually, you know what? I feel like your chin has got some tough, like the skin on your, I feel like it'd be worse if it was on my forehead. Yeah. I remember that. Like, I always felt bad for when I was in like elementary school, I'd always like see high school age kids with holes on their forehead from like where they had picked a zit, and I always felt really bad for them. Wait, do I still have that? Wait. I'm looking in my mirror right now. I don't have any holes. I actually have a scar on my cheek that's really faint, but I don't know how I got it. But it's like a line you can like see up close. But I have like one. No, that's not a hole, is it? I really don't having. I got lucky. Like I don't break out on my forehead, but anyways, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but anyways, I put a fucking hole in my face before this episode started, and yeah. So I don't know. There's an update. There's a fucking update. Did I say took Jimmy to the park? Yeah, I did. Okay. I called my brother today. It was fun. We just talked about stuff. It was crazy when we were kids, like middle school age. We were driving, like we'd drive to Seattle, and then we would both like pick out the building we were gonna own someday, and like we were gonna be in business together. We'd always talk about that, and I feel like now that we're like in our 20s and we're like, I don't know, we're kind of like doing that we're not like in business together, but I feel like the kind of conversations we have, it's kind of like that. And I don't know, it's kind of cool. Like we have this interesting shit going on. So, I just think it's funny how life unfolds, and then like, oh, now we're at that age and you never think it's going to happen. It's like, oh, now we're adults with our own lives and careers happening. And then boom, I don't know, whatever. Next, what's it called? Note here. No shame in this. I know he's 22, but Jack Harlow is hot. I said it. He is a hot man, hot boy. I don't know. Like whenever a man is less than 25, I just consider him a boy. I don't know. Yeah, I'm like obsessed with Jack Harlow. And not only like I feel like his music was what hooked me at first. And then I was like, wait, I was watching music videos. I was like, wait, you're kind of like hot, but it's like not you're like hot in your own unique way. Like he's got this hotness about him. I don't know. He kind of reminds me of like a boy Billie Eilish, but like not like her at all. I don't even know why I think. Maybe it's just because of the blue eyes and like brown hair thing. I don't know. Yeah. So I've got a crush on Jack Harlow. He's so talented. I was watching him do like his freestyles on the radio shows on fucking YouTube. Like I don't even know. Sometimes I do that. Oh my god, not to get depressing right now, but guys, do you ever go and watch fucking like Juice WRLD's hour-long freestyles on YouTube? Like what the hell? Like it's insane. Like I've been mesmerized by rappers for so long, and just like, cuz obviously I feel like I like words. I love the adjectives they use. I love the rhymes. You know, like I like how creative they get with the words. I'm obsessed with it. And I could just sit and watch that straight on YouTube. Like after he passed, I remember I was in a rabbit hole watching all of his YouTube videos. And so anyways, my latest fixation, not only my pimples on my face, but fucking Jack Harlow. And I like that he's from Kentucky. I like that he's from Louisville. Louisville. How do they say it? Louisville. Like literally, they say Louisville, Kentucky. Louisville. I like that he's from Kentucky. I like that he, is repping that city. It's cool. So shout out Jack Harlow, and yeah, you're cool. Tesla. So I'm just gonna like go into this news. A Tesla designer is re-engineering chocolate chips to maximize taste and texture. This is from Business Week. So there's a photo of this invention, this new shape of the chocolate chip, and it's like, who would ever think to do this? Like, I feel like if it's not broke, don't fix it. Like, I've never eaten a chocolate chip and been like, this isn't doing it for me. This, whatever's going on with the surface area and the shape of this fucking chocolate chip, something's lacking in taste and texture. I need something different. I've never thought that. Like, let's reflect on every time you've eaten a chocolate chip cookie. It's good as fuck. Nothing is wrong with it. It's a pure food. It's a perfect food. And now, fucking nerd out there is going to reinvent the chocolate chip for maximum taste and texture. Like, I'm sorry. What are the comments? Let me just call him out right now. Remy Lebesque has a compelling day job. He's senior industrial designer at Tesla in Los Angeles. But for 3 years, he's worked on a side project that's inviolable to people outside Elon Musk's universe. Lebesque has re-engineered the classic chocolate chip because he says the 80-year-old teardrop shape is ill-suited to its function. Oh my fucking god, what are people? Oh, someone's like ratting on Business Week for posting this. It's like, oh, this is such an old story. Oh, show me you ran out of content without telling me you ran out of content. This is like from a year ago. Oh, so this is just on Business Week's Instagram. I always like see their shit. Okay, well, it's happening. It's in progress. I don't care that this was a year ago. That's... Anyways, but yeah, I don't understand. Like, I think it's like a funny thing to do. Like, this is something Elon would do. You know what I mean? And I feel like he's trying to win brownie points. This senior, what is he, a senior industrial designer? He's trying to earn brownie points with Tesla by being quirky and making a fucking different chocolate chip shape. Okay, next thing. Do I have anything else on my notes here? I don't know. One of the cutest things that Jimmy does, I just have to say this before I read the news, is like his tongue is just, not always, but there's a lot of times I'll look at him and it's just hanging out of his mouth like a half an inch. It's just like sticking out. And then if I go boop it, like I'll just touch it with my finger, it goes back in, and then he'll like stick it back out, and then I'll touch it and I'll go back in. And it's just like this little game we play, but it's so cute. I think that's the funniest little thing he does with me. Or like his we play like patty cake. Like whenever I'm just laying on the couch with him, I'll like put my hand up until he taps it. It'll take sometimes like a minute for him to get it, and then once he gets it, it'll just be like back and forth for 5 minutes. We'll just high five over and over and over again. It's so cute. And I learned that I learned that if they touch your hand, there's like it's like a trust thing, or I don't know. I read some website about dog behavior, but wild idea to go to MSN.com instead of CNN to look at the news. Because guys, I remember being in like high school or middle school or whatever, and I go to the fucking like old Dell computers in the computer lab, and like MSN.com was always the homepage, and I feel like it has the best variety of like current events and news. So I don't know, every time I go to CNN, it's literally just about Trump, everything Trump, and I don't know, I want to see what's going on here. Let's see, I just saw something about the winter storm. Yeah, it's snowing everywhere right now. Icy storms barrel across the United States. Guys, actually, this might be a flop. Should I just do a BuzzFeed quiz and have fun? Oh, here, I can do a poll. It's President's Day today. Do you have a favorite president? Yeah, I do have a favorite president. 69% of people said yes, they do. I like a poll on a website homepage. The Taj Mahal is one of the best examples of which type of architecture? Romanesque, Ottoman, or Mughal? Mughal. Answer. Correct. Mughal. I literally just saw that and went, okay, that looks like, what, isn't the Taj Mahal in India, right? Yeah. That word looks like an Indian word. Latest headlines. Nevada Democrats to end presidential caucuses in favor. I don't give a fuck. Oh, shit. Former NFL player Vincent Jackson found dead at 38 in Florida hotel room. Yeah, this is big news. I should comment on this. Vincent Jackson, a 12-year-old veteran of the NFL who dedicated much of his time off the field helping military families, was found dead in his Florida hotel on Monday. Yeah, he was a former Chargers player here in San Diego. 38. Cause of death will be determined in the coming days following an examination by the K. So we don't know the cause of death. It's really sad. Does he have a family? Probably does. His wife and children. Oh my god. Oh, fuck. Found dead in his hotel room. I just, like, there's so much to unpack there. I mean, it could be anything. It's really sad. And he just was in the Super Bowl. Fuck. Alright, on a lighter note, I'm trying to find, like, something else to read. Are you guys enjoying this episode? I don't know. I wasn't really queued up with my updates, and, like, here's what happens to me. Every time I check the news, I'm like, I don't know. I should ask for help from a professional. Like, how do you curate what you're going to talk about? I feel like you have to do this ahead of time and come prepared instead of just blindly going to a website and reading around. What to know about the next stimulus check? Bitch, that's not gonna, they're gonna take their sweet ass time with that. It's probably not gonna happen until, like, fucking August. And they're on, like, a break all week right now. Congress is, or whatever. This whole week they're off. Have I bitched about that before? I'm like, they are the most essential workers, technically. We need those people to get their shit together, the workplace, more than any other worker right now. There's a lot of people relying on their decisions, and it's so annoying when they take, like, a whole fucking week off. Oh, this beloved burger chain is on the brink of bankruptcy. That's what you call it, onomatopoeia, or you call that when the first consonant is the same letter, or the first letter is the same. This beloved burger chain is on the brink of bankruptcy. 4 B's. What one is it? Wait. Is it not going to say which one? Steak and Shake? 82 locations are closing. If you like Steak and Shake, it's closing down, bitch. 82 locations are closing. Wait, Burger King? Hundreds of Burger Kings are closing. Holy fuck, Dunkin' Donuts, 700 are closing. I guess compared to, like, I feel like there's so many of those. There's 9,000 locations in the US and 700 are closing. Yeah, that's actually a lot, but that's nuts. What else we got here? Pizza Hut, 700 closing. Oh, fuck. You know what? I know this is messed up to admit. I don't mind. Get rid of them all. Like, I don't know. I just feel like, point are we gonna look at the fucking ingredient list at these fast food chains and go, oh fuck, like, this isn't okay. Like, we gotta get rid of this shit, including not just fast food, but, like, the whole food industry, all these, like, packaged processed foods. Like, I don't know. I have a bone to pick with a lot of these giant ass corporations that are pulling all the strings, because it's crazy. I saw a diagram. One of my friends is, like, a certified nutrition guy, and he, like, posts about nutrition stuff sometimes, but there was a diagram I saw of, like, there's, like, less than 10 companies that own, like, every other company within the food industry or whatever, and there's, like, this web where you can see where everything is controlled, and, like, I was like, holy shit. Anyways, it's wild. But apparently, yeah, what did I say? 700 Pizza Huts are closing. We got 500 Starbucks closing. We got 200. Okay, wait a minute. McDonald's is chilling. 14,000 locations or 14,000 McDonald's locations in the US, and only 200 are closing. They're doing well. You know what? As much as I just, like, want to see it go and the world become I don't know, just like a vibrant, healthy, vital place, where we don't have this fucking insane food system, I fuck with a chicken nugget and a fucking McDonald's fry. I like McDonald's. I like a breakfast at McDonald's, a hangover breakfast at McDonald's. I don't know, I just feel like it's one of those things I always go back to this. Like, yeah, just don't eat it every day. Don't eat it, like, eat it like once a year, on a road trip or whatever. But I don't know. It's like you can't argue. It's fucking good. I don't think I've had one of their hamburgers, like their fucking like beef hamburgers, hamburguesas in like a decade. I don't touch that I won't touch that with a 10-foot pole. Ruby Tuesday, 185 locations. Is this fun now? We're talking about stores closing because of the global pandemic. What else do we got here? IHOP, 150. Did I already say that? Okay, anyways, there's so many closing, or so many chains closing. So yeah, that's fun. Thanks, MSN.com. This is the kind of content I was looking for. Oh. What else? I don't know. I just feel like I'm wasting your time right now. I should just end this. Jacqueline, like I remember early when I did this podcast 7 days a week thing. I was on a live stream and I was just in the comments watching it because it was like a small crowd, and the two guys hosting it, like they have a podcast, and they were saying, "Oh yeah, Jacqueline, she does a podcast 7 days a week. This is Jacqueline." Like I was talking to them, right? And I remember someone going like, well, like in the comments they said something along the lines of, you never give people something to look forward to, or you like it gets redundant, or it's like too much, or like something like there's no anticipation, there's no like, oh, we have to wait a week to listen to her next episode, so how does that, bring any value to people if you're just like force feeding them episodes every day? And I'm like, oh my god. I just kept going. I haven't stopped. It is what it is. I made a choice, and the fact is people do listen. The podcast is growing. It is a thing. 7 days a week is being received well by some people. I mean, they enjoy it. They don't feel like, I'm just telling you I'm repeating what they're telling me. So I don't care. I feel like I could do an entire TED talk on the benefits of literally talking to yourself like a crazy person every day, like alone, and practicing being vulnerable, practicing telling your life story, practicing like just being raw and real and saying your opinions no matter what. Yeah, I think there's so many benefits to it, and I feel like I'm just kind of the guinea pig right now doing it, and it's like, whatever. I'm not putting a rocket on, I'm not shooting a rocket to Mars, but I'm curing cancer, so fucking, I don't know. I think it's good. Like, I'm not harboring a lot of shit because I get it out every day. Like, I tell you guys everything for the most part, so I feel like inflammation. So I don't know why I just said I'm curing. That was kind of like, oh, I was gonna be funny and say, well, I'm that's not even something I should joke about because my mom had cancer, and yeah. But I think when you hold stuff in your body, if you hold tension, if you hold stress, if you hold negative thoughts, if you hold it all in, and you live a life where all that heaviness is sitting inside your body, I feel like that can manifest and turn into fucking diseases and cancer. Like, there's proof of that. So I'm someone I'm a deep thinker. I like to sit and stew and think and ask questions. I'm very curious, and I feel like this is the perfect way for me to work that out every day instead of keeping it to myself, instead of bottling things up, instead of yeah. I remember though, like, I'll say that I feel like whenever I've been really low, like whenever I've been like fuck, I need to figure my life out, I need to figure things out, I start talking to myself. I start literally giving myself a therapy session. I've even recorded it before. Like, I have a voice memo. It's like, I probably should delete it. That's kind of fucking crazy to think about. I have like a self-help discussion with myself from like, I don't know how many years ago it is, but yeah, I'd always do that. And then kind of like during 2020 when I was depressed, I would literally just be in the shower and I would state out loud facts. Like, these are the hard facts about my life. Like, this is what happens, or this is what has happened. And then I would say the facts, and a lot of them sucked about the world and about my life and about shit that happened. And then I would go, okay, here's how I'm going to deal with that. And then I would like say out loud like what I'm going to do to work on like being like staying on top of that, or like making sure I'm up and not fucking letting that take over me and letting that swallow me. So yeah, I found myself in the shower like maybe like once or twice a month, just like going through it with myself. And I don't know. Then the podcast was I was actually doing pretty well. I don't think I could be doing this early 2020, but yeah, when I started in September, I was in a really good place. And I feel like, I don't know, I just had like a lot of fun at the beginning, and it was just like this obnoxious, like wild thing I did every morning. I drank so much coffee, and obviously it's changed now. I have a lot. I hate saying, oh, I'm so busy, but I have a lot of stuff happening in the background of the show, and doing it 7 days a week and having a full-time job and like other side stuff is, it ain't easy, but it's totally worth it. I always feel better after I record, and like I just took Jimmy out for a walk before I recorded, and I was kind of tired before. I was like, oh, I'm just like, I have to record. Fuck. And then it's like as soon as I walked inside and like took his leash off, I was so excited. I like get giddy. I still get butterflies. I still get giddy before I record. And you know that dumbass quote that's like I fall in love with people that are in love with their passion, or I love people that love their passion, or I love listening to people. No, I love listening to people talk about what they're passionate about, something like that. And I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, whatever. Can I say anything else on this Monday? My goals this week. I've been kind of slacking on my yoga. I definitely want to like, I don't know, amp that up. I feel like I don't know, I'm just like getting so much better every single day. Every time I get on my mat, I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so worth it. It's worth all the pain and the stretching and all that stuff, because it's so fun to do. Like when you're really in it, when you're really in the rhythm and like you're going through a flow and like an hour-long class, it's like I feel like I'm ahead of the postures, ahead of the moves. I'm like, instead of just like listening to the instructor say what I'm going to do next, I feel like it's an intuitive thing at this time. And I'm just at this point, and I'm just like fucking moving organically, and my body's just like knowing what to do. It's like a dance. And not to quote Joe Rogan, but I'll quote him about fucking yoga. Yoga is martial arts against yourself. And I wrote that. Actually, I'm going to go find my notebook. This might be fun to end the episode. I used to take notes on his fucking podcast back in like college. Okay, yeah, I know, cringe, but let me just find it. It's my blue notebook, because I have a quote here about dogs. There's a quote I wrote about how we domesticated dogs. He was telling the podcast. I think he was talking to David Goggins on this episode. Let me find it. Okay, I have it right here. Yeah, I used to read a lot out of this notebook on earlier episodes. But anyways, here it is. 2/21/18. Oh, it's like February 21st. That's crazy. Joe Rogan's plus David Goggins podcast. I wrote quotes here from it. Yeah, martial arts plus yoga. But yoga is martial arts against yourself. I wrote that. Okay. Where's the dog one about the bitch ass dog? Yeah. Dogs as former wolves. This is what he said. Because I have a dog now, so this is kind of relevant to my current situation. We found the one that was slightly bitch ass and invited it over to the campfire. Hey man, we got free bacon. Then we gave them perms. I want white hair. I want white curly hair. I'm a poodle motherfucker. We gave them free bacon at the campfire, and then we gave them perms, so we turned them into poodles. And yeah, I don't know, that makes more sense when he says it, but I thought it was funny, so I wrote it down. I'm a poodle, motherfucker. Yeah, actually, I have an update. I did light a candle today. And guys, this was like the most beautiful moment of my life with my puppy. I brought the candle over to him, and I was like watching him observe fire for the first time. And I was like, this is what your ancestors used to do. I was like, this is what you started doing. You were a wolf and you were by the campfire with the cavemen, and doesn't this feel natural? Like, I was literally just watching him look at the fire like, does this feel right? Do you feel at home? Are you at peace? Does this make sense in your little puppy brain? I like made him a little I literally set it on the ground and watched him go over to it, like a little campfire. So yeah, I did that today. I thought there's a fun update. Here's some like deep quote. No, I'll just go back to the David Goggins quotes because they're always good. The worst thing for a man to do is become civilized. Be uncommon. ID gaff. I don't give a fuck if you don't understand me. I'm a warrior. Don't put a limit on what's possible. David Goggins quote. 90% of your life will suck. Even people who have it all. Wrong inflection. Even people who have it all. Face your shit. Whatever is eating you alive. Face your shit, whatever is eating you alive that you suffocate and ignore. Suffering, weak moments, pain amplify happiness because you have more gratitude for when times are good. So slight positive movements feel incredible. You don't need big, amazing events or things to make you happy. Ooh, I like this. Let's elaborate on this shit. Okay. Obviously, suffering and pain and your weak moments amplify happiness. Wait. Yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. I think I said this the other day. I was in a clubhouse and we were talking about Neuralink. And someone was like, yeah, so basically you put this chip in your brain and if your serotonin dips, it'll just like make you feel happy so you don't ever have these sad days and you'll just always be up. And then I was just like, hey, this fucking idiot he doesn't get life. Like, you need to feel like shit sometimes to appreciate, like, you should feel every emotion. Like, the full experience of being a human being involves all emotions, highs, lows, everything. And I was like, that would not be fun. You'd probably feel numbed out and like a zombie if you always had one emotion and you were always like pumped up and happy. So I guess the whole back to this Goggins quote thing. I don't know if it was Goggins or Rogan that said it, but yeah, when shit sucks, the bad times make the good times feel great or whatever, something like that. But yeah, I like this part. Slight positive movements feel incredible. You don't need big, amazing events or things to make you happy. And that's what I'm practicing. That's what I'm learning about being a podcast host every day. It's all about that 1% better every day thing. It's all about that baby steps moving you forward. You don't need to do something drastic overnight and get a big hit from it or big, like, no, I think, things compounding, having success, compounding interest, you guys know what I'm talking about. Just like that daily. I'm gonna take a drink of water and stop recording. My mom, this is gonna be the episode, I swear to God, every time I feel like it's a train wreck, every single time. Hey, Jacqueline, I really liked your episode Monday. That was really great. Like, she'll say this is one of her favorite episodes. She says that for every time I have a shitty episode. I don't know if it's out of sympathy, but she'll let me know that she enjoyed it a lot. And I know that's my mom. That's like one opinion, but I'm not being my own cheerleader tonight. I'm being kind of like, shit, this is fucking flopping. But back to the whole improving 1% every day or whatever. I feel like it's, how do I describe this in my body? Okay, so let me break this down in 10 days. Day 1 versus day 10. Fuck, I see it in my brain, I don't know how to tell you. Day 1 sucks, day 10 is awesome because you have 9 days prior to day 10 where every day beforehand had one less, so 9 days, 8 days, 7 days, 6 days, 5 days, 4 of slight improvements ahead of it. So by day 10, it feels exponentially better than day 1. But you could stretch day 10 out to a year, 2 years, 5 years, 30 years. And that shit, if you think about that and you focus on the 1% better every day instead of the big boom, big giant change or goal overnight thing, like the big, what does it say here? The big event that makes you happy. Like, I don't know. It's exciting. That's what excites me about my current situation. I'm like, oh, I'm starting to realize that. It feels amazing 164 days in because I've had, it's just like, what do you call it? It's compounded. I feel dumb. Let me see if there's any other quotes. David Goggins, the mind is the most powerful fucking thing in the entire world. Again, I'm reading notes out of my notebook from fucking 2018. Oh, this is when I first heard Rogan talk about fakeness and job, or the worst thing about jobs is the office fakeness / banter. He always talks about that, like how people act around the water cooler and shit, how they have to like be fake and not be their real selves because they're, at the office. But that's not the case for everywhere you work. Like in my experience, because I've worked a lot of in a lot of, I guess, like modern day like startup world jobs where it's a little more it's a lot more loosey goosey and it feels more relaxed and laid back than a stiff corporate environment. So I think that's what's great about the workforce or the job place. What do you fucking call it? Guys, I'm struggling, as you can hear it. There's options. Like there's so many different environments and types of like cultures to work in. And you can be, you know what? I always tell people this. When you're applying for jobs, when you're looking for a job, you're in the driver's seat. Like you get to be picky. You get to take your time with it. I mean, sometimes you have to take a job because you're desperate, but I'd say don't sacrifice if like you want to work in a with like a young millennial culture that's a little more like casual and laid back. Everyone wears their fucking like yoga pants to work, and everyone has a standing desk, and you can bring your dog to work, and there's like free snacks and like whatever, like shit you see at like the big headquarters of Google and whatever. But like if that's what you want, don't go work in a county courthouse, like in the like some random small town like that, might pay the same or more. But it's just like if that's important to you, if the environment you work in, the culture you work in is like, if you really want something, like just like try to go for that. I feel like this is obvious, but and I don't know why I'm highly affected by that or highly sensitive to that. Like, I'll never forget my first internship. I was in a cubicle. There were no windows. It was like cold and like everything sucked. And I was like, I was looking around at my coworkers who have been there for decades. Like they were my like mentors, bosses during my internship. I'm like, I guess some people are just cool with this, and that's life. Like some people are just like fine with it. No windows, cold, like gray office, 9 to 5, 5 days a week for a whole career. Like they're fine with it. And then there's some people that are like me, and they're just like, I'm a fucking diva. I need a fucking window. I need a high rise workplace, all white, like modern white, painting, furniture, plants. Take your dogs to work. You guys know what I mean. But yeah, so, okay. This is where I just need to end the episode. Should I tell you guys what's in my drawer in front of me? My mystery drawer. I got a deck of cards. I got Crest White strips. I got a nail file. I have floss. I have like 62 pens, a lighter, essential oils, lavender, stickers. I have a sewing kit. Dude, Ticonderoga. Is that how you say it? Ticonderoga pencils. Greatest of all time. Like, do you guys remember the Ticonderoga Tri-Write? The Ticonderoga Tri-Write? When it was like a triangle shaped pencil instead of is this a hexagon? Yeah, we'd like fight for those in class. Like, I remember my friend Matt was like, he was like nerdy about pencils. He's like, Ticonderoga Tri-Writes are the best pencils. So yeah, I don't know. Such a throwback. Like, holding a pencil is like, oh my God, that feels like I don't know if I like that. I don't really use pencils anymore. That's kind of fun. This is dull as shit. I was it on a podcast or YouTube video, something like that, but they were talking about how, do classrooms have pencil sharpeners anymore? Like, is that a thing or is that gone? I feel like they don't, or I don't know. Guys, I'm just not ending this episode. Yeah, actually, okay, yeah, I should just end it. I was going to reminisce about third grade and what my teacher said about someday we'll all have tablets on our desks and laptops instead of using paper, and that came true. That was in third grade. Mrs. Verd, smart cookie. She knew it was coming. So anyways, I'm going to end the episode with just my plugs, whatever. Patreon.com/TJMS. Go check it out. That's my subscription service, just like Netflix, just like Hulu. It's the same thing. It's just patreon.com/TJMS. That's like Club Penguin as well. It's just like a place you go become a member, and it's like a club. And yeah, check it out. Patreon.com/TJMS. Head over to my Instagram. Follow me at Jacqueline Monroe. How should I say my name? Jacqueline Monroe. Jacqueline Monroe. Monroe. No, do not say Monroe. It's Monroe. Instagram at Jacqueline Monroe. Why'd I do that? And then follow me on Clubhouse if you're on Clubhouse at Club Jacqueline. Let's connect. Let's just like slide into my DMs. Let's chat. And yeah, that's really it. I have nothing else to say other than I hope you had a great Monday, and I hope you're happy. I hope you're fulfilled, and I hope you love yourself. You know, it's day after Valentine's Day, and I said that I hope today you love yourself. I hope that that's like the first thing I said is I hope you love yourself. Like, don't forget that. Make sure you do that before you love anyone else, and figure that out. I mean it. So I hope that is good with you, and I hope your family's doing well. I hope they're healthy. I hope I hope everything's good there. You know, unprecedented times, hard times. I know a lot of us have been away from family and shit's been weird, but dude, it's all that matters. It's all that matters. And I think I need to book a plane ticket home. I'm like getting sad now. I'm like, I just need to see my mom. Actually, I think they're going to come visit San Diego this spring sometime, so that'll be fun. All right, love you guys. Have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye.